Shout out to everybody. I want to talk to y'all real quick. Man, I ain't talked to y'all in a minute. Wait a minute. This is crazy. This is crazy. Before I talk about the live of Math Hoffa and China Mac them going back and forth, I do want to say I seen that Math Hoffa went live talking about the China Mac situation. You know what I'm saying? I knew he was going to do it. I knew he was going to shout out to Matt. I knew he was going to do it. Like, he went live basically. He addressed a lot of things. He addressed Five Mics. When Five Mics was talking to China Mac and talking, he addressed him and was just, let it be known how he felt. Like, yo, you talking about Troy Ave, like, owing you $7,000 for what? I guess, like, Five Mics paid, like, $7,000 or something for, like, maybe it was a feature or maybe for, Troy Ave to show up to his music video or something. Maybe something like that. And Five Mics felt some type of way, like, yo, like, Troy Ave was trying to, like, act like I ain't, like, he trying to play me. And so, Five Mics went off on Troy Ave on China Mac's Live. Math Hoffa, he seen all that, he started talking. Y'all tell me what y'all think. But I ended up seeing, Math Hoffa and China Mac, they went live together. Shout out to China Mac, because I actually ended up talking to China Mac. Shout out, I gotta keep it real with y'all. Shout out to everybody. And I let them know, like, yo, Math Hoffa's my first person I ever interviewed. You know what I'm saying? That's who I'm rocking with. I'm just keeping it real. But, I ended up talking to him about it. He gave me his perspective on what he feels is going on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's a mutual respect. So I ain't going in on you trying to make shout outs. But I seen you and Math go live. Math was live. China Mac was live. They ended up linking up and talking on the live. And from what it sounded like, they still got problems. So I don't understand how that's going to end up being fixed. Math Hoffa was kind of trolling China Mac. China Mac kind of trolling Math Hoffa. They calling each other by their first name, their real name. What y'all doing? Wait a minute. Look, I'm thinking y'all about to box or something, bruh. Then next thing I know, I turn around, they on a live. And they talking their differences out, which I think is dope for Math Hoffa and China Mac kind of to confront each other head on about the issues that they have. You know what I mean? And China Mac is talking like, yo, like, you supposed to be a street dude. I felt like you wasn't handling business street. You got Troy Ave on here, y'all talking about a dude, you know what I mean, that could be locked up for the rest of his life. He fighting the case. But if you go back to Math Hoffa's live, he's talking about there's two separate cases, right? There's the case with Troy Ave, and then there's the case with Tax Tone. Two separate cases. And Math Hoffa kind of made it clear. He was like, yo, like, I put out. It's another thing Math talked about that he kind of talked about with China Mac when he got in the live. So Math was like, yo, a lot of people had a misconception of why I dropped the interview that I had with China Mac, right? People are thinking it's one thing, but the reason why I dropped the interview with China Mac is because China Mac was talking about an app that you can download and report crime. You know what I'm saying? We said, China Mac, wait a minute. He said, like, yo, like, your people can, like, call them, you know what I'm saying, or download the app and report crime from the app. So it's like, how you mad at me interviewing Troy Ave, and Troy Ave talking about a situation, but you talking about an app for your people. You know what I mean? That where they can, like, download the app and report crimes, like, on the app. And then when they were talking on the live, Math Hoffa and China Mac, Math Hoffa kind of brought that up, like, yo, you mad at the whole Troy Ave shit? Like, what's up with this app? I'm trying to be fair, Math and China Mac. Wait a minute. They's talking heavy. They was talking heavy. You know what I'm saying? But when Math went live and he was talking about that, I'm like, yo, I didn't even think about that. You know what I mean? Like, because China Mac was like, yo, like, I'm looking out for my people. And he said something to Math and he was just like, yo, like, no, I'm looking out for my people. And this is the way, like, and he's talking about the app. And Math kind of tried to highlight that, but we all missed it. We all talking about everything else. When China Mac was talking about how he was raised and how the family and all that kind of perceived, like, African Americans, like, in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, no, I was trying to bring attention to that app. And he was kind of asking China Mac on the live, like, yo, what's up with the app? Like, the app, reporting crime and all that from the app. Like, what's up? Y'all are wildin'. Y'all are wild. Shout out. Shout out to China Mac. I like that they went live though. I like that they went live. Even though they they ain't seeing eye to eye, they aired out their differences. And China Mac was like, yo, like you went live on me. I didn't go live on you. Like, why you go live on you? Always said I ain't go live on you. Like, what? But you did, bruh. China Mac, you got like 300-some thousand people following you. And you said, look, China Mac, you trying to play us. China Mac. So this is what China Mac gonna say. He told Math, he was like, yo, yeah, I ain't go live on you. I just did that little video and put it up. China Mac, you got 300-some thousand people on your channel. What is you talking about? I ain't think nobody was gonna see it. What? What you mean? I got 50,000 people on here. If I light up, I know it's a high probability. A lot of people gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? I think last time I checked, you had 88,000 people. That's a lot of people trying to act. What you mean? Trying to play. Well, I ain't think a lot of people was about to see that. You wildin', bro. You wildin'. You know, so he's like, you went live, I ain't go live on you. And if you look back, you know what I'm saying, the live wasn't really about you. It was about this and that and that. Like, what are you talking about? Look, if you go to, I could be wrong, right? But if you go to China Mac's Instagram, he's got like, it's a Nas, like, y'all know Nas is Ether, right? And China Mac changed Nas' face to his face. And he said, yo, I'm about to drop this at 11 p.m. and all that. You know what I mean? I do not lose and all. Like, I don't know. What is going on? It's a lot going on. It's a lot. But then, like, the conversation, you can tell Math Hoffa kind of trolling China Mac. And China Mac ain't going for it. He talking back. And then Math, like, would you get mad? Like, why you ain't call me or something, he said. And China Mac was like, you know I ain't got your number. He's like, what you mean you ain't got your number? Like, come on, like, China Mac, you know. You ain't got my number, China. Does he have your number or not, man? Come on, wait a minute. Like, does China Mac have your number? This is why I don't think China Mac have your number. I'm just keeping it real. If he messaged you that many times, like in that live, you know what I'm saying? Not the live, but in the DMs, he messaged you that many times. From, what was it, August to, what was it, July, September to, what, July to August to September to this. And he keep messaging you through the app. Maybe he ain't call you because he probably ain't had your number. Man's trying to blame it on his assistant. You know what I'm saying? My assistant. Yo, wow. He was in a YouTube video, like live responding to China Mac, trying to blame it on his assistant. Y'all, wow, bro. And he talking to China Mac like, you ain't got my number. Y'all, wow, bro. Shout out to y'all. Somebody laughed. They said China Mac. And shout out to China Mac. You said China sounding like a hater. You said when Math called him Raymond. Bro, you didn't see Math Hoffa's live. And Math Hoffa's live, he calling him by his real name. That's why China Mac is calling Math Justin in the live. Like when they going back and forth. That's why. Because Math started out calling him by his first name. Math is smart. China Mac's smart, but Math is smart. Like he's kind of like, he ain't about to be calling you by this name, this trademark name you got. And keep like talking to you about, he calling you by your real name. You know what I'm saying? And he's kind of like, he's being careful. But Math was kind of violating. I see why China Mac was mad in the live. Look, when Math went live, he was like, yo, people eat all kind of stuff. Like, you need to just eat all that. Yo, people eat weird stuff. You need to just keep eating all that. It was wild and wait a minute. What you mean? He's like, yo, people be eating all this crazy, weird stuff. And like, what y'all need to you need to put something in your mouth. I'm like, this dude is wilding. He is wilding out, bro. China Mac got on that live. He's like, what? Y'all know what y'all doing, bro. Y'all know what y'all getting them views of. Math on that live trolling. China Mac ain't going for it, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. I'm entertained. One way or another, I'm entertained. I'm entertained by China Mac and I'm entertained by Math. I'm keeping it real. But if I'm looking at it, you know, the five mics, like why you even... Five Mics going crazy. Shout out to Harlem Legend because I seen the Five Mics live when Five Mics and China Mac was live. Harlem Legend had posted it. Shout out to Harlem Legend. I seen all these people messaging me, wait a minute, leave me alone. I'm live. Harlem Legend had posted it or whatever, so I ended up seeing, what's his name? 5 Mics kind of going off on Troy Ave. And I'm like, yo, and then he started like slipping and he talked, I'm like, yo. And then China Mac just interviewing him like, yo, for real? Y'all, wow. Y'all, wow. Shout out to China Mac, shout out to Math Hoffa. Y'all wildin'. But we here for it. We here for the message. Math trying to be all politically correct on his live. He's like, yo, I was in the streets. I ain't in the streets no more. You still repping this, you know what I'm saying? Trying to push this through. What did Math say? He was like, yo, you done got 44 people arrested with them following you. In one swing, like 44 people got arrested following you. That's leadership? That ain't real leadership. Bruh! I'm like, yo, this is going crazy. Math's like, that's leadership? That's what you call leadership? 44 people get, yo. I'm like, I know China Mac gonna talk crazy. He went live, he was talking. Then they ended up going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? We all for it. Shout out to all of them. I do want to say this to both of y'all. Both of y'all have crazy platforms, right? China Mac, over 300-something thousand people following you. Math Hoffa, over 775,000 people following you. Everybody's waiting to see one of y'all fall. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got bloggers talking about this whole situation. Y'all know when I start talking, I'm gonna just keep it real. When I start talking about something, everybody gonna follow. Y'all, even in battle rap, they gonna follow. What PIPERBOY talking about? We gonna be talking about that. They gonna start talking about it. I'm looking around, they talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, like, you already know what it is. So I'm looking, it's everywhere. Everybody's tuning in to see what's going to happen. I think that was smart how y'all played it, getting on the phone, going live, talking to each other. It's building momentum, it's building hype for it. Bath already said, I don't want to fight the dude, you know what I'm saying? I got my other situation going on. I'm interviewing people, living my best life, making sure my family go on great vacations, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you doing, it's what you doing. China Mac over here, you know what I'm saying? He keeping it lit as well. You know, we just got to keep it real. You know what I mean? But shout out to Math. What y'all doing, bro? What y'all about to have in my expert opinion and stuff? Come on, bro. I'm going. Math, I'm a blog on you every day. If I don't go to that, my expert opinion, I want to be there sitting down. If y'all do this, wait a minute. If y'all do an expert opinion, I'm going. I'm talking. Math, but you said this. China Mac, I'm talking. Y'all better not do my expert opinion without me, bro. Y'all but not. Shout outs. Shout out to China Mac, shout out to Math Hoffa, but I'm out. Comment, rate, subscribe. It's a lot of things we got to talk about. I want to get on the camera to talk about them. It's a lot going on in battle rap. I don't know why people ain't talking about it, but it's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Y'all chill. This ain't real beef. You know what I mean? It seems like it's a disagreement. You know what I mean? People seeing different things from different perspectives. It's what it look like. You know what I mean? To me, that's what it look like. You know? Like China Mac, he trying to reach out to Math. Math ain't reaching back. China Mac starts shooting at Math. He put that pressure on you, man. Like, let's keep it real. He put that pressure on you. When China Mac starts shooting at you, China Mac probably feel like, I'm going to do a quick 10-minute blog on Math. Go crazy. Or you want to respond to my deal? I'm going to do 10-minute live on you. Go or do a blog on it. He did a blog on it. Math had to respond to that. Math like, where them DMs at? Throw the DMs up. He was like, yo, what that China Mac interview? Threw the China Mac interview up. He like, we ain't playing. He left it alone. China Mac started going in. And what did Math Hoffa talking about and this and that and this and that? He did a live. Next thing you know, Math Hoffa did a live. Math Hoffa think he like, yo, he had like 46,000 views in an hour, bro. Y'all playing us, bro. Is y'all playing us? Wait a minute. 46,000 in an hour? That's a lot of views, bro. That's a lot. In a lot. Sue Surf voice. 46,000. I looked twice. I was on my iPad. I'm like, what? China Mac, I'm about to go at you. Either I'm going at China Mac or I'm going at math, bro. Looking at them views. Y'all, wow. See, I'm a YouTuber. I ain't gonna come at you, math and China Mac. Shout out to y'all. But I'm a YouTuber. When I see that, y'all might see like 40,000. Bruh. I'm looking like, man, I just got my other car fixed. That'll pay for that. That'll pay for that. Let's see what they talking about. Hey, yo, what Daylight and them say? Yo, bloggers making a lot of money. Like, they making more money than what was it? Yeah, it was one of them. They're like, yo, bloggers making more money than battlers. We see them views. We start thinking. Like, let me see a math hopper shouting me out in that live. If he ain't shout me out in that live, I'm about to shoot at math. Yo. I'm like, I want another Tesla. What's this? China Mac, what China Mac do? I want another Tesla. They got tax rebates. I get what, $7,500 tax credit? I don't like this tax. I want to get a bigger. I want that Model Y. This Model 3 ain't it. I want that Model Y. I mean, I'm looking online. I'm about to order the Model Y. I'm like, man, I would save a lot of money. Who I gotta shoot at? and my other car, I just got like tires on it. The other one, I just got suspension fixed. The other one, I just got like the tires rotated and all that. I'm thinking. Battle rap ain't it. I'm thinking, bro. Shout out to y'all. But come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about. Next vlog I'm gonna do is gonna be edited on the camera that I paid all this money. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on the camera. But shout out to everybody. I did want to tell y'all. I did talk to China Mac. I talked to Math like while all this was going on. I ain't gonna even lie. And I talked to China Mac. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to everything they do. The success that they reaching, because they on different levels right now. You know what I mean? Everybody blogging about them and talking about them. I hope y'all end up coming to a resolution at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Because we can only, war with each other for so long. But at the end of the day, man, I hope nothing but success for both of y'all. But come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.